The candle. Ah! Hello, everyone. Isaac here, back again with another video. And today, I'm going to be looking at a old book that me and Jaden used to make when we were in 6th grade. This is a very funny and quirky book here. Just kidding. This book is almost complete crap. And I just realized that this book is actually coming really, old. I mean, I'm in like 8th grade now, and so basically that was like no. We made the book in 5th grade, not 6th grade, so that was like 3 years ago. And this is really showing its age, how some of the pages are yellow. But anyways, what is the actual book? Well, judging by the title, you probably saw this. It's Cuphead's Nights at Freddy's, Part 1 of 1. We never made a sequel. I'll get into the reasons why. But before we dive into the story, let's just take a look at this beautiful cover that I made. A FNAF / Cuphead story that is spelled completely wrong. Sortie. And keep in mind, I'll try my best to mispronounce every word, like how some other YouTubers do when they read bad stories. We got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy on the top, looking their worst. Like, my god, the versions of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy here had to be the worst versions I ever drawn them as. Like, look at Bonnie's ears. They do not look like rabbit ears. Chica's giant freaking lips. The cupcake is tiny as heck. And Freddy has like a Jimmy Neutron looking head. And Foxy's bottom snout is so big. And where's their legs? I guess you could say they're looming over them, but it really just looks like they're floating without legs and are really tiny. Golden Freddy's in the far left, and for some reason he has thick thighs. In the top right corner, there's the shadow figure, presumably Shadow Freddy. In the bottom right corner, don't worry, we'll get into him later. And we got our main protagonist, Cuphead and Mugman, and the middle all's frightened, like everyone will be when after they read this, or will technically hear this story. Now, keep in mind, this is mainly going to be kind of like a podcast, so if you're watching this video, please go do something else while you're watching it, because there's not really going to be that much editing like there will be for each page I'm describing, but still. Anyways, let's actually get into the story now. My apologies for waiting, for, halting the story, but anyways, let's begin, alright? With page 1. Once upon a time, in a place called Inkwell Isle, there were two boys named Cuphead and Mugman. After their last journey, Elder Kettle decided to take the boys to the new RR called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Alright, we're starting off terrible here. Okay, first of all, I gotta mention, if you don't know what Cuphead or Five Nights at Freddy's is, just leave. Just go away, because this will not intrigue you. Go buy Cuphead off of Steam and Five Nights at Freddy's and play those games, okay? Okay, first of all, I'm assuming their last journey is when they fought the frickin' devil, which maybe you need a break after that. But anyways, RR, you mean area. How? That is the most weirdest way to spell area. And also, Elder Kettle here doesn't even have a handle. Well, where's his handle? And his arms are so tiny, they're like a T-Rex. And you can see, like, the line I draw through his mustache. Okay. And the house looks terrible. That's on the far right there. That's supposed to be a furnace. That doesn't even look like one. And why is Cuphead's hand detached from his arm? And why are they so... Okay, if I nitpick so much, we're gonna be here all freaking day. And this video is, like, recorded at 9:52 at night, so whatever. Alright, moving on to the second page here. Now, you can obviously tell... Wait a minute, Isaac. What's this? You don't draw Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica like that. You saw how I draw Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica on the cover. Yep, I didn't mention this beforehand, but, Jaden kinda helped me with this... Well, wait a minute. I'm stupid. I already stated before that Jaden did help me with the story. My apologies. I'm a bit tired. Yes, Jaden helped with the story, mainly, with some dialogue and drawing. We both shared the story back to back to, tell what's going on. So, yeah, that's pretty much. Though, to be honest here, Jaden did not help that much with the story. He helped, like, with 20% of it. I did mostly 80%. I think you only see 4 pieces of drawings here in this, like, let's see here. 15-page long book. 15-page long book, yes. But, yeah. Anyways, you can definitely see here, Jaden's drawings have definitely evolved. You see my drawings, Cuphead and Bugman at the bottom, but who gives a crap about those ones? Let's look at Jaden's here. Freaking Bonnie is tiny as heck compared to Freddy and Chica, and he doesn't have any feet. He literally doesn't have any feet. And his right arm, or left arm, judging by the point of view, is literally so tiny, and compared to his like left arm, the one that's super big, and his ears are tiny as frick. It's terrible. And also, Freddy, looking pretty bad there. Where's his bow tie even? I guess you could say his jaw's hiding it, so maybe that's just nitpicky. Chica's really the only one that's looking alright here, I think. To be honest, I can kind of see a little smile in the cupcake, though. But to be honest, her hair kind of looks bad. So Bonnie's the worst out of the three. Freddy's kind of in the middle, and Chica's the best looking. But, oh yeah, I haven't even read this page yet, my bad. Okay, when they went inside, they all saw a show stage with a bear, bunny, and a chicken duck thing. I guess Jaden was referencing how a lot of people thought Chica was a duck. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, moving on here, to page 3. And then they saw a fox. He looked broken, but still perform. He looked like a pirate. Alright, here we go. My Mugman and Cuphead voices. Let's go, baby. That fox reminds me of Captain Barry Beard. Mugman said. Yeah, he kind of does, Cuphead added. Sorry, I sounded robotic there. My apologies. Anyways, we can see this horrible drawing, this horrible, absolute garbage drawing of Foxy here in this cove. And Mugman's describing the Captain Briny Beard boss fight from the game, with the most crappy doodle I ever saw. And fun fact, that's the only time I actually draw on Captain Briny Beard. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, who gives a crap about him? Werner Vermin is the only great boss in the game. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, don't be mad at me. Anyways, then Cuphead and Mugman. Why am I just saying, like, I shorten it, but then I write, oh, wait, they're Cuphead and Mugman, like, in parentheses. Yeah, clearly I would know, because it's Cup and Mug, dum-dum. Thought of a funny idea. They both hide under the tables. Elder Kendall tried looking for door. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Elder Kendall tried looking for them, but he went out the door. Did I search? Oh, you know that, like, one little map trick, like that writing trick where you put like a triangle and then the word? That's what I did here. I forgot to put door, so I had to add it in later because Warner, no, there's no E, so Warman, the manager, told Kettle to get out. Okay, first of all, why is Warner Warman the manager? I love Warner Warman. He's my favorite boss in Cuphead, actually. But why is he here? Why is he the manager? Also, he's a freaking German soldier that gets eaten by a robotic cat that he controls. That's not manager quality. King Dice should be the manager. Then again, I do not want to see King Dice in this style. Also, Cuphead looks so freaking tiny under the table. And why is Warner Warman driving around in this freaking soup tank thing? Like, why? No, you can't be driving that thing around a pizzeria, dum-dums. But anyways, moving on to page 5 here. Cuphead and Mugman got... Look, I literally went back to just writing their names out in full. What? Cuphead and Mugman got up and went, and when they did, the place was dark. Well, what's happening? Mugman said. I don't know, Cuphead said. Then they saw the row dots. That's a D, not a B, so it's row dots. Move to them, even though they clearly aren't, because the illustration just shows Freddy on the stage, so they did not move at all. Cuphead and Mugman were so scared they almost passed out. Well, look who's here, someone says. Oh, gee, I wonder who that is. Oh, no, someone said, not someone says. Sonic says, that's no good. I'm sorry. Who's there? Oh, God. I just realized my Mugman and Freddy Fazbear voice sound identical, so it's going to be confusing as frick. Oh, no. Let me try to distinguish the voices here. Who's there? Mugman said. Yeah, we'll shoot you with our fingers. Oh yeah, because they do in the game. Cuphead added. Would want to do? It said, oh, I'm thinking I'm trying to say, but why would you want to do that? But it says, but would want to do that, it said. I'm Freddy Fazbear. Oh, no, duh. No dip, Sherlock, he said. Also, here's Bonnie. Oh, wait. Bonnie says that. Also, here's Bonnie, someone said. And Chica, a number one said. I don't really want to shout this because, like, everyone's sleeping. What? Cuphead and Mugman said. Well, they didn't say it. They yelled it. So it should be Cuphead and Mugman shouted or Cuphead and Mugman yelled. Yep, together we're the Fazbear Band. This drawing here, obviously, I'm not going to be comparing him to the Jaden's earlier drawing, but I think this one is a bit worse than the Jaden drawing. Like, Freddy's limbs are so disproportionate. Bonnie's similar to the problem with before. He is way too small compared to Freddy, and his ears are god-awful. Chica is literally floating. Like, what? Also, I tried making him look like more of a cartoony style. Like, back in the day, I mainly just made the animatronics look like their actual in-game counterparts. Now, I'm trying to do this more, like, cartoony style with them. And I think this was the first instance I did that. And, oh my god, they look awful. Luckily, I haven't improved. Literally, one of Freddy's legs is way too small compared to him. And also, why does Mugman's straw look like a nipple? Or, something else that I'm not gonna say. Cuphead scared. Oh, this is 7. Oh, we got a Jaden illustration, finally. Cuphead scared. He shot Freddy in the eye with his finger gun, and Freddy screamed. Alright, okay. First of all, there is multiple problems here with this page here. Okay, first of all, Cuphead does not look scared. He looks angry. Now, I guess you can say he was trying to aim, but still, he looks downright angry, and he doesn't even have a handle. Second of all, Freddy is still, like, literal, left arm is completely disproportionate. I guess Jaden was trying to go for, like, a, he was trying to go for, like, a forced perspective, like, the hand is farther out, so it might be smaller, but it just looks like he has a tiny hand. Also, was the gun, why is Freddy now off the stage? Why is he off the stage now? Also, he got shot in the freaking eye now. Oh my god, Cuphead, pretty brutal. And how did they even shoot him? The way his his arm is portrayed, he can't shoot him. He would shoot him in the chest, not in the eye hole. Like, I get there's like this little bullet here telling where it's shot, but shouldn't his hand be like twisted more upwards for him to be shot at? But okay, I'm gonna stop complaining here because we need to finish this. We're not even done yet. Oh, Freddy said. I didn't want to scream that, obviously. Hey! That was Bonnie and Chica said. Yeah, I tried combining their voices to one that clearly did not work. Cuphead, Mugman said angrily. What? Cuphead said, oh. Alright, let's have a boss rush, shall we? Oh, I tried saying shall we, but shall we? Also, Freddy, you got shot in the eye by a literal cup thing. Why don't you just grab him by the throat and stuff him in a suit? That's what you do, mate. Why you want to do a boss rush? Uh-oh, Cuphead and Mugman said. There's this nice little doodle of Freddy covering up his hand with his eye, though it looks downright just awful. You can see Mugman a bit mad, and Cuphead's just like, bro, what did I do? I like how there's like steam coming out of his straw, though. That's a nice detail. But Freddy is also levitating. Anyways, Chapter 9. So now, Cup and Mug. Oh, now I shorten their names. What? Sometimes I long and then sometimes I shorten it. Like, have some consistency. Cup and Mug are now fighting for their lives. I think I was trying to reference the Cuphead song, the intro, you know. And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission. Yeah, okay. So they went to the first boss, Foxy the Pirate Fox. Oh, no. Well, what did Foxy do? He didn't do anything. He didn't deserve to come here. Get Foxy out of here, guys. Foxy the Pirate Fox and Cuphead and Mugman walk the plank. That is the most generic name for a Cuphead level I have ever heard in my entire life. I get I was trying to go for a pirate theme, but my god, couldn't you pick something like Yago and Dave, Yibby and Davy Jones Locker, or, you know, maybe just simply Yibby walking the plank, or a Vasby lady, or something like that, I don't know. Maybe my young self was too dumb. Anyways, oh yeah, also the doodle on page 9 is kind of garbage, I guess. Anyways, page 10. Here's a real high class one. Here goes. Oh, I did the announcer. I almost swear it there. I did the announcer in the. That's charming. Okay, now I'll give you a point there, young me. That was charming. Foxy came rushing to Cup and Bug. Luckily, they dodged and kept on hitting him, and they parried off. Oh, parried off each other's hearts, but kept on dying. No. Okay, I guess I was trying to be like, they kept on dying, come on! Because, you know, you die a lot in Cuphead. Also, you parry each other's hearts, that's nice. Detail. Foxy's freaking laughing. His eye patch is way too small and way too separate from his regular eye. That hole on his chest doesn't even looks like an actual, like, butthole, not his, you know, hole in his actual chest. And, well, I guess the ghosts are fine. They're a bit better. At least I actually made it the detail where Foxy only has 2 toes, rather than like 3 or something. Ha 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 ha! Lags, Foxy? That's it! Wait, that's it! Said Cuphead. Cuphead and Mugman both shoot Foxy in the chest. They did it! Sorry, I didn't know that both of them had a laugh there. You walk the plank, they said. Oh, no, they're gonna shove Foxy off the plank, you jerks! You massive, he's gonna get eaten by a shark! TikTok Crocodile's gonna come! Foxy's literally gonna turn into Captain Hook! Hook again. He's gonna literally twitch and stuff when he appears. I can just imagine that right now. He's just like, Foxy's just trying not to get eaten by TikTok, and he's just like with Freddy, Freddy! And Freddy's like, I'm coming, Foxy. I don't know. I thought that was funny. Anyways, the doodle is complete garbage. Mugman and Cuphead are literally floating off the ship, even if you call that a ship. Foxy literally has to have a platform on him and store the plank. The fish just looks awful. And Cuphead and Mugman themselves do not look good. Mugman literally has his eyes way too separated, and that is a terrible sword. And where did Cuphead get the plank? Where did he get that little stick thing for his foot? And why did Mugman cut off his hand for his hook? Like, why did they steal his stuff, man? Come on, you jerks. Oh boy. This is the This is the page where everything just goes downhill. Even though it's already been going downhill. Cup and Mug found a key. When Foxy died. Oh god, he died! He didn't sell his soul. They didn't give his soul contract. He literally died! Rest in peace, Foxy. Give a little prayer, a moment of silence for Foxy. You were in security breach, and you died in this game, but we love you in your hearts. Your last words were, ha ha ha. Anyways, Cup and Mug, yeah, okay, they also saw a cage with someone inside. Oh god. Who are you? Mugman said. Hi, I'm Billy Cup. I was the one who made the robots in this place. Billy Cup said. Well, congratulations. These things are trying to kill us, Cuphead said. Ain't my fault. It was the devil. He turned them into these. Please help me, and I can maybe fix these. I can fix these. Fine, said Cuphead. Yay, said Billy Cup. So they unlocked the cage. Okay, yeah, but you're all probably confused as frick of what's going on here. Billy Cup was, for a while, this character, Billy Cup, was my Cuphead OC. Yep, I am not making that up. He was my Cuphead OC. He first started off in this Cuphead Roblox game, and then I drawed some drawings of him. But, unlike Philip, he thankfully faded into obscurity. But here's a nice little drawing I did paying homage to him. Oh my god, this is awful. He's kind of like a combination of Cuphead and Mugman, but, like, it's absolutely garbage. I just need to move on here. He's just completely, it's just an awful idea. Cuphead OC, are you kidding me? Thankfully, unlike Philip, he died. It faded in obscurity, and I never used him again. Until this day, making that nice little MS Paint doodle of him. Alright, okay, moving on to page 13, because I better wrap this thing up. Then 2 random figures came out of the shadows. Number 1, who's there? Number 2, yeah, woof, Who? Woof? Oh my god. First of all, Cuphead's face is absolutely gorgeous. This has to be the best page in the book. And you can probably guess who those two shadow figures are. If you guessed that those are me and Jaden's OCs, then you are correct. Sadly, but alright, folks. Here's a little rule for you guys, okay? If you're gonna create a crossover fanfic or whatever this thing is, please do not, for the love of God, include your own creations, your OCs. This also applies to the Billy Cup character, but please do not include your OCs. That's just way too tacky, and that is just awful of an idea. Now, keep in mind that this was a very early book here, this was, very early creations of Jade and Philip, but in the Jade and Philip timeline, Jade and Philip are not made by Fazbear Entertainment, nor even appear in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. They are in their own building. In fact, Philip and Jaden's basically almost has nothing to do with Freddy Fazbear's. Kind of, sort of. But I don't want to talk about that for too long because Jaden might shove his fist up my butt for spoiling everything in that universe. But I think this is actually the only time Jaden ever drawn Philip. I think this is the only time he ever done that. Very, very interesting there. But he got his saxophone at least. But those proportions. Why is Cuphead so big in this draw? Why is he... Okay, either Jaden and Philip are freaking tiny as heck, or Cuphead got some freaking steroids from the last page. Like, why is he so big compared to Philip and Jaden? Because I was thinking, Cuphead's like a freaking child, isn't he? Even though I make him sound like a 40-year-old man, he's a child. So wouldn't he, be half the size of the animatronics? Or at least a quarter of the size? Like, come on. But that face is just gorgeous, okay? That has to be the best drawing of Cuphead in this book, okay? But, yeah. There you go. Oh my god. I even put derp there because the picture is just beautiful. But, yeah, there you go. Jaden Phillips' appearance in the book. So, there you go. And their limbs are so disproportionate. Jaden looking freaking chubby. Alright, moving on to page 14 here. Holy, Cup said. Okay, now we're back to shortening their names. Alright. I didn't make those, Billy Cup said. Oh, you didn't make Philip the dog, Billy Cup? You're my OC, and you didn't make my FNAF OC? You are just weird, Billy Cup. You are just weird. Man, go die, Billy Cup. You suck. Anyways. Who cares, said Mugman. Yeah, actually, who cares? They shouldn't be here. Let's get out of here, Mugman asked. Why is he asking that? Shouldn't he be saying that? Like, he's not asking, like, what? Let's get out of here. Can we get out of here? Like, what, you're not asking, if you're asking like a question or something. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So they ran out of there. Okay, well, they ran out of there. They ran out of the cove. Why is the cove so big? Well, why is it so big? It literally stores a boss fight, a cage, and a freaking 2 other bosses. Okay, mate, calm down here, buddy. Anyways. So, can you shoot bullets out of your fingers, Cuphead said? Oh, no, my bad, not Cuphead, because for some reason I included an I in his name. Said, yes, Billy Cup said. So they went to the show stage. Aw, man, you couldn't be like Billy... That would have been so funny if, so Cuphead said, can you shoot bullets out of your fingers? And Billy Cup's just like, what are you talking about? No, but I do have this revolver, or I do have an AR-15 in the back. Anyways, so we got all 3 of them running out of there, I guess. So there's that. Also, that has to be the worst. Also, wait a minute. Before why does Billy Cup have 4 exclamation points and Cuphead and Mugman only have 3? That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Also, that has to be the worst drawing of Philip I have ever done in my entire life. Like, that is just plain awful. Now, you probably haven't seen any of my Philip drawings, but that is the worst drawing of Philip I have ever done in my entire life. Here, I'll pop up an image of, the most recent drawing I did of Philip. Now, this drawing is pretty old, but it's still a good drawing. But, Yeah, that is super good looking, obviously. But look at this man. Look at this man. His proportions are awful. Why does he have a tongue? He has a triangle hat on his head, which I used to draw a cone on Philip, so I guess that's supposed to be his cone. But then again, that's some continuity errors, because the last page, when Jaden draws Philip, he doesn't have a cone on his head. And I guess Jaden was the reason why I removed the cone. I guess it just looked too tacky and just awful looking. His ears are too small. And that freaking snout. Why did I give him 2 buck teeth? Why did I give him buck tooths? I never drawn Philip with teeth, okay? Because I just think that would look awful on him. So, that's a good rule, because, oh my god, he looks downright awful with buck teeth. My first freaking drawing of Philip looked better than this. My god! And also, yeah, you can see the picture there. It looks better, but anyways. Alright, the last page. Page 15. But they were blocked by a human life animatronic with the fur or... Wait, what? With the fur? What? With the fur or his body? Wait. What the Jaden, what are you trying to say here? Jaden, what? But they were blocked by a human life animatronic with the fur or his body. What does that even mean? That's supposed to be like, because the Jaden animatronic has like fur clothes on? Like, what? Also, that is a pretty early drawing of the Jaden animatronic there, so yeah. I don't know. Go to Jaden's videos. You'll find like the newest design of the Jaden animatronic. If you scroll by his recent videos, you'll find it. Might it eventually, but anyways, that's what he used to look like. He kind of looks terrible, actually. This drawing of the Jaden animatronic looks terrible. Here, I'll pop up an image of like how I draw the Jaden animatronic, but and I'll just get a picture of how Jaden portrays the Jaden animatronic. Yes, it's Minecraft. Shut up. But that is an awful drawing there. For some reason, he has, like, different colored fingertips, I think. Unless those are supposed to be fingernails, in which those are the weirdest fingernails I've ever seen. Look at that hair, though. That hair looks awful. And look at those eyebrows. He got freaking, like, what's that girl with the giant unibrow called? I don't remember, but that's basically what it looks like if you separate her eyebrows. Alright, well, if you separate her unibrow and give her normal eyebrows. And, like, that mouth is downright awful. Like, what is the mouth there? And, like, why does he have a nose? Why does he have, why does he have a nose? What kind of nose is that? It's literally like 2 little holes. It looks like a meh face. It literally looks like a meh face. And his shirt just says fun. Like, what? Why does your shirt just say fun? Also, those Cuphead and Mugman drawing kind of looks good, I guess. I like how their like little milk things splash out. That's neat. Though their handles kind of look like ears for some reason, and I really don't like that. But yeah, that's actually the last page of the book. Now, to be continued. Yeah, sure, buddy. And I got Billy Cup saying bye-bye to y'all. For some reason, his head is made out of pencil, and its body is made out of ink with a pen for some reason. But yes, folks, that is a FNAF / Cuphead story, Cuphead's Night at Freddy's. Oh my god, this story is just awful. This story's terrible. Now, let's get the elephant out of the room here. Why was there never a sequel? I never made a sequel, and Jaden never made a sequel. Why is there no sequel to the story? Well, here's the thing. When I completed this, I wanted to do a part 2 instantly, but Jaden just didn't want to do one because he was just bored, I guess, he didn't want to do it. So I decided to put on a one-man show and decided to just finish it myself. Though, eventually, I just didn't want to do it anymore, due to just, the story just being complete garbage. And, like, what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? It's literally just gonna be the same thing over and over again, okay? They're gonna Cuphead and Mugman and Billy Cup are possibly gonna fight the Jane animatronic, then the Philip animatronic, then they're gonna fight the main trio on the show stage, and they're probably gonna be fighting Golden Freddy and Shadow Freddy, maybe the Marionette and Springtrap as well, maybe a cameo from Scott Coffin, I don't know. Elder Kennel's gonna come back and save them, I think, so, yeah. That would have been it. That is just a terrible idea for a story there. So, no wonder why it never followed through. So yeah, obviously the drawings are completely terrible. I might as well just say that right out of the ghetto here. There was only like one good drawing here, and that's from Jaden himself with the derp Cuphead face. That was the only good drawing here. And there are obviously massive, massive inconsistencies throughout the entire book. The characters go constantly off model. Which then again, if you never actually noticed, well, you probably never noticed with my drawings, but my characters go off model constantly because I don't have a reference sheet for them. But, like, at least, at least with that, like, now, I try my best to make them look consistent. See, like, if a character, like, I don't want, like, if I'm making a comic, I don't want the character with a panel have a tiny head, and then the next panel he has a ginormous head. Like, I don't want to do that because, and I make sure that their limbs are stayed in, attached to their bodies. Unlike you can see multiple times throughout the entire book, that limbs go on and off constantly. Limbs are too small, limbs are too big. Obviously, this drawing was made very early on in my years of drawing. Now, obviously, it's not like crazy early on, but it still is complete garbage. But, yeah. And also, the Cuphead drawing with Freddy shooting him in the eye, like, wow, the inconsistency there. First, you only see Jaden draw Cuphead like 3 times in the book, and each time they are both completely different. Not trying to bash Jaden here, but like when on page 7 when he shoots Freddy in the eye, he has the proper head, though he's missing his handle. Then on the page 13 with the best drawing of him, he has a Mugman type head because it's much taller and skinnier. Then on the final page, he has the right head. So and a very well, it's mainly portrayed behind him, so you can't see his face that well. But yeah, the story is just downright awful. Okay, it's complete crap. And, that's about it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications if you really want to. And, this video is dedicated to Billy Cup. He died when his first appearance was when I made that Cuphead, when I made him in the Cuphead Roblox, which was probably, like, back in 5th grade, so that was, like, 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago? No, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, so that was like, well, technically it's actually 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, so that was 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. So that was in like 2018, so, right? 2017. It would be in 2017, because I'm trying like I did this in 6th grade. No, I did it in 5th grade, so it would be in 2017. So 2017 to 2017 because nobody loved him. His death was caused because Philip shot him down with a machine gun. So thank you guys so much. I already said this. I don't want to keep you waiting. That's about it. See ya.